After weeks of losses, equity markets made gains overnight. The key thing driving the increases was speculation that Germany is organising a bailout for Greece. Greece is suffering from chronic debt levels, so there's been a lot of fear that those debt problems could flow through and disrupt the economy. So if you take out the equation of that risk and things start looking a little bit better for the prospects for Europe. One thing we did see though with the rally in US equity markets though was that the share price for McDonald's remained pretty flat despite the fact that they announced that same-store sales are up 2.6%. Sales for most of the globe were up, but one glaring exception was the US where sales were pretty flat. So that does indicate that beef sales in the US market are actually struggling a little bit at the moment. McDonald's isn't the only burger sales company that's finding life is tough in the US at the moment. Burger King as well, which is the second largest hamburger sales company, they've found that their sales globally were down about 2%, but down 3.3% in North America. So they cited the troubles that their customers are having on the financial front. Many of Burger King's customers are in the lower socio-economic brackets, and unemployment rates in that area are in some places as high as 16.5%. So what we are seeing is that it is a pretty tough market for beef sales in the US at the moment, so demand is down. But on the flip side, supply has also been pretty constrained as well. When we look at the currency, what we have seen overnight is that with that better news coming out of Greece, is that the New Zealand dollar has lifted along with the euro. So the New Zealand dollar, instead of being closer to 68 cents, is now touched above 69 cents today. This week dairy prices have softened a little bit. We have seen skim milk powder and whole milk powder prices drop by about $100 per tonne. European production is now starting to come on stream, and there is also the issue of European product potentially coming onto the market. We have both the US and Europe having a lot of stockpiles that they built up when prices were a lot lower, so they will come onto the market at some point. Nevertheless, despite the declines in prices we've seen, we haven't changed our outlook for the dairy payout. For this season, we still see a $6.05 payout with potential for some modest upside risk. For next season, with the currency now looking a bit capped, having fallen back, the prospects are for a payout somewhere in the high $5 mark for the 2011 season.